Baki Travel, together with media and entertainment personalities, will embark on a fundraising tour this month. Well, funds raised from the tour will be donated to the annual wheelchair race, which will take place in Richmond in the KwaZulu-Natal province. For more on this, we are joined by Nonhlanhla, who is the operations manager at Baki Travel. A very good morning to you, Nonhlanhla. It's great to have you here on the show. Thank you so much for making the time to come.
Big pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Talk to us about how your organization got involved or decided to take up this challenge in order to raise funds for this initiative.
Sure. So we got approached by Mr. Michael Lutaga, who runs a Hand of Hope School of People with Disabilities. It's a special school in Richmond, KZN, and he asked us that he needs to raise about 500,000 Rand for this annual race. It's been going on since about 2008. So he said to us, look, can we give in anything? Then we sat and we thought, okay, we need to use our strength because we're a travel agency, and we need to come up with a way in order to help the wheelchair race happen in October. So we thought, okay, what we will do is that in Mandela Month, from the 21st to the 25th, we will have a tour going to Botswana and Zimbabwe, two countries, full board, 18 course golf course, and 18-hole golf course, and we will just let people come and give, but in a way that doesn't really feel burdensome, like you're giving. So people will come and have fun, go to the spa, everything fully paid for, except the proceeds of that go to the wheelchair race.
And was your organization involved in any prior CSI work before then?
No, actually, because our organization is about 3 years old. And so when we got approached, we thought, actually, you know what, let's use the strengths that we have and the people that we have access to. The celebrities within South Africa, and ask them to be ambassadors for this cause. And they actually, because it's so innovative, were quite keen on joining and taking part so that they can give. Yeah.
And so take us through the tour itself. What will that be all about? What will it entail?
Okay, so we will be meeting on the 21st at Tambo. Then we fly through to Chobe in Botswana. At the Chobe River, we go for a safari on day one. Then day two, we go over to Zimbabwe on the road. So it becomes a mini road trip. Yeah, as we get to Zimbabwe, view the Victoria Falls, and that is a full day activity itinerary. Then we come back to Botswana. So the safari venue that we've chosen is the Elephant Conservation Resort. So as you are sitting in the resort, there's elephants walking in the resort. And then there's two ways of doing the safari. So first we will take actual ordinary game drive safari. Then the next day we will be doing a water safari. So as you're going down the Chobe River, you're on a safari and you're looking out for game, but in a boat. So that's quite different.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And then in between there's massages and dinners. And if you're an avid golfer, you can also play golf at that same resort.
And what are the cost implications for your organization?
Look, we factored everything into the cost. So we factored the cost and a buffer in order to be able to donate the proceeds. So we'll be giving away 50% of the proceeds from that. Then the 50% will be a buffer for emergencies that happen, because the nature of a travel agency is that there's so many on-the-spot emergencies that happen that you need to always be covered.
And are you guys using your relationships at all, your existing relationships at all with some of these places to say, hey, we're doing this for a great cause, come on board, this is what you stand to gain, or, you know, this is what we can give back?
100%. So because of that, they've been able to say, okay, cool, we'll give you a further discount on the rate that we give you. So if you go online and you try and book on yourself, you are never going to get it at the rate that we could negotiate.
Awesome.
And that we have
You mentioned South African celebrities coming on board. I know that Reason is one of your ambassadors. What are their roles?
So their roles is just to, within their spheres of influence, just convince people that, look, you can give, what we will do, so this one reason is hosting the group that is going.
Lovely.
Yes. And then the next one, Babi Muloy, Kwela Tebza, and company will then be hosting different
follow-up ones. Yes.
Follow-up ones. So I think until October, the beneficiary, because the target is so massive.
What is the target?
The target, remember, the target is 500,000 Rand for the wheelchair race.
Yes.
So whatever we can get, want to make an impactful donation. Yeah.
All right, and just going forward, what is your hope for this tour? Do you guys think it's something you'll embark on again? And you know, just your final thoughts around the significance of giving back to our communities.
Yes.
Just also, I think, in the spirit of Mandela, seeing that we are in July.
Yes, exactly. Having started on a whim, as we planned this a few months ago and started to put it together, seeing the willingness of people, from your celebrities and the partner companies, as you mentioned, the hotels, etc., wanting to give back, we then decided, look, let's not stop at this one, because the demand also from the public was a lot. So this current tour was sold out. We decided to have follow-up tours. There's another follow-up tour in September, which is before October, so that the beneficiary for that will still be the seven wheels wheelchair race. And then from then on, we choose other beneficiaries.
All right.
So.
Nonhlanhla, this sounds like such an amazing idea. Phone me next time for one of the tours. I'd be happy to host.
Okay, 100%. Thank you. More than welcome.
Thank you so much for making the time to come, and all the best.
Thank you.
That was Nonhlanhla Chabalala, who is the operations manager at Baki Travel. And of course, she was speaking to us about just this tour that they're about to embark on, what it will entail, and how they're hoping to raise funds for the wheelchair race. That is taking place in October, but there's a whole host of other activities that will be happening in the follow-up months and even after that, and it's all for a good cause. So we invite you to please share your thoughts with us and your views via our social media platforms. Morning Live SABC is where you can find us on Twitter. Morning Live SABC is our Facebook page, and of course we have a WhatsApp line number 081-732-8421. It seems everybody is doing good, just to make sure that we keep things in the spirit of the late Nelson Mandela. It is Mandela Month, and in celebration of that, we open our hearts to our communities, and we lend a helping hand where we can and hope to make a sustainable difference. Let's take a quick break.